I did it! I minimized my Christmas tree. Hey Teachable Spirits, I'm Pam, and I give pep talks. Not TED Talks, but pep talks. Today is day 90 of 100 days of posting, the last 100 days of 2024. If you have been following along lately, you have been noticing that I have been having some Christmas tree troubles. And so let me tell you about that. The day after Thanksgiving, we always decorate for Christmas. So this year, we pulled out our big old Christmas tree. I think it's probably 8 feet tall, 7.5, something like that. It's a pre-lit tree. It is very nice. We've had it for several years. And this time, the entire middle section was not working. The lights in the middle section were not working. We do have one of those little gun things that you use to diagnose and fix problems with lights. And my husband has had success with that in the past, but this time we had big problems. We don't know what was going on. He ended up replacing dozens of lights, and we still couldn't get that middle section to work. So we're like, well, this tree is still good. And we went and got some lights just to fill in that section. Just some white lights to fill in that section. You couldn't even tell. It looked great. The next day, I look and I'm like, wait, the top part, probably the top, just the very, very top was dark. I'm like, that's it. That's it. I had lost confidence in that tree. That sounds silly, but I had lost confidence in that tree. Enter this tree. This tree we have actually had for about 20 years. We used it the first year that we were back from Guam, which was 19 and a half years ago. So 19 years ago. We used this tree 19 years ago. I thought that my in-laws had given it to us, like a hand-me-down. Here, you guys just moved back to the States. We're not using this tree. You can use it. I know for sure that we used it because I have the pictures, and we have continued to use it on and off since then, in different rooms, even in my classroom, sometimes not at all. I thought we got it from my in-laws, but my mother-in-law did not recognize it when she saw it last night. So who knows? I don't know. We could have found it at Goodwill, and I just don't remember. I had a toddler and was very pregnant at that Christmas 19 years ago. So who knows? Anyways, we always just kept this tree in a couple of big black trash bags. We would put it into one, and then we put another one over top of that, lights and all. And it was always just this tangled mess. Whatever, we didn't care. Well, we harvested white lights from this tree in the black trash bags to use to try to fix the big tree. And you heard about how that went. It was a complete waste of many hours and many good light bulbs. So at that point, I'm like, what if we just took down that tree, the big tree, with the white lights, and got lights, new lights for this one? Because by the time that we had been working for hours on that big tree, the lights that were on this one, like most of them were gone. I don't know, probably like 2/3 of them had been used, and to no avail. So I got on Amazon and I was like, what if I went for something interesting? I have had white lights on the tree for years. We've been married for 26 years, and most of those have had white lights on our tree. I was just in the mood for something different. So I decided to go for these. These are LEDs, and I actually made a video where I talked more about this. They're small. There's 200 on this, and it's just one big long string of 200 lights. They can be any color. They are programmable by an app on my phone. I really like this, where it just kind of randomly changes to different colors. I could make the whole thing purple all the time if I wanted to. And if I get sick of it doing this, no problem. I can change it to do something else. One set of lights does all kinds of things, and I love it. So I took some ornaments off of the big tree and I put them on here. I thought, well, I don't have to get rid of all the rest of the ornaments right now. I can just put them away. We don't have to put all of our ornaments. We have a pretty good collection from people or from places that we went to. So I had this tree fully lit and decorated, sitting on the dining room table. This past Wednesday, as we're driving home from church, and I was thinking about how the next day was my son's birthday, and we were going to be having a little party for him, just family, you know, but including my in-laws. And I was thinking about how my living room was still looking like we were decorating for Christmas, as in the boxes were still out that we keep the decorations in. The big tree was now half decorated. We've got this other tree just sitting randomly on the dining room table because there's nowhere to put it in the living room. And I really wanted to just get it done on Wednesday night. I had it, but I still wasn't sure. Like, is my family gonna go for this? That I just decide to take down the tree? It's a lot of work to haul that thing up from the basement and to put it up. And now I've said that I want to take it down before Christmas. I didn't want to say it, but that's what I was going to do. My daughter was like all for it. She's a girl after my own heart, minimalist through and through. And I'd been wanting, here's the thing, is I had been wanting to downsize in the tree. I did not want to have to deal with such a big tree, to store such a big tree, even though I have the room. I just didn't want to anymore. And I want to be able to downsize our home sometime. There's no reason to do it right now. We're fine, we're good. But someday, and like I even dream of having a condo at the beach. I don't have room to store a big tree in a condo at the beach. So, not that that's necessarily ever going to happen, but still, I was over the big tree. So, Wednesday night, I said to my husband, I'd really like to just take down that big tree. He's like, tonight? This is after Wednesday night church. And I'm like, oh, no, not tonight. And then when I realized, oh, wait a minute, we're having company the next night. I need to get this place cleaned up. I said to my daughter, come here. Let's get the rest of these ornaments off. Let's just pack them up, put them in, and put all the rest of the stuff away. If we get everything else put away, we can get Dad and your brother to haul the tree downstairs. So that's what we did. And my daughter brought what we affectionately call the body bag upstairs. It is the bag that it's the gigantic duffel bag that you use to store a tree. You've seen them. If you've never like had one and used one, you don't realize how gigantic those things are. It is huge. No joke. You could have used this as a body bag for our entire little 4-person family here. I was like, this is crazy. I didn't realize how big it is. It gets tucked away, like way in the back of this closet that's underneath our stairs. And the closet's in the basement, and the closet's like goes way underneath the stairs, and that's where we do. We have to like empty out everything from that closet, put the body bag of the tree way in the back, and then put everything back in. And my husband gets mad every year. This tree. It looks really nice being up, but I was like, oh my goodness. So my husband, being the good man that he is, did not complain. We had done everything else. We just need to get this tree into the body bag and get it put away. And my husband said, as we're putting the thing in, we got it zipped up, and like I'm having these thoughts, like I would really like to just let this tree go. Like I was really liking how this was looking, and the size of it. It's 4 feet. And I was like, I'd really like to just let that tree go. And my husband opened the door to it and said, realistically, are you ever going to want to put this tree up again? And I looked at the humongous body bag and I said, no. Are you okay with letting it go? He's like, I don't care. And I looked at my daughter. I'm like, what do you think? And she's like, I don't care. Let it go. Yeah. Oh, the blessing to have a supportive family. Oh, what a blessing. Oh, what a blessing. Now, I'm not saying that I am never going to want to have a big tree again. I don't know. And I reserve the right to change it. But for now, we are going to release that tree and let somebody else have the blessing of that big, beautiful tree. They will have to put some lights on it, but it is the tree itself is very nice. So once that tree was out, it was hauled down to the garage. Once that was out, my daughter and I put the room back the way that we needed to have it for this tree to be here, and that happens to be the way that it just is all the time. So doing this, moving forward, means that we also have to move less furniture. So we put all the furniture back the way that it is the other 11 months of the year. We brought out a small it's a little bedside table that has 2 drawers. It looks like it has 3, but the bottom 2 are actually just one big one. It looks like 3 on the outside. We put the tree skirt on it, and for the first time, I loved the tree skirt. Now, I had liked the tree skirt before, but it just looks so good on the little table here. It just looks better, like we can actually see it. We could never get it to lay down right. My between kids and cats, it would always get messed up. I wouldn't even bother to put it on there most of the time because it would always get messed up. But here, let me give you a better look here. See, it's real cute. It's got the whole manger scene on it. And I was worried about the cat jumping up on it, so I actually put, let's see if I can show it. I actually put binder clips on both sides. And so it's all nice and neat. And even if she jumps up, no problem. I mean, she could knock the tree down. She totally could. And this is an old tree. Like I said, don't know where it came from. It's a mystery, but it's a blessing. It does drop its needles a lot because it's old. I mean, it was old when we got it 19 years ago. And I admit that we have not treated it the best, but look at it. It forgave us. So we have successfully minimized our tree situation. Now you might look at this and say, that is not a minimalist tree. Okay. What do you think a minimalist tree is? I understand that you may think that having all different like memory type ornaments and colored lights and a cutesy tree skirt is not minimalist, but it can be. This is what makes us happy. This is smaller than what we could have. And we have chosen to minimize the number of ornaments that are on it and to simplify the light situation. And I really do like these lights. I might get another string and put them over on the railing. We have some regular lights on there now, but a bunch of them are burnt out, and I would love to be able to have them all working and be able to change them according to my mood. So I'll probably get another string like this one. Anyways, yeah, minimalism does not have to be just all white. It's not just like minimalist aesthetic. It's having only what you need and love and nothing more. And being willing to let things go that are not working for you. And so this makes me very happy. This might be too much for a lot of people, but this is actually very small and simple, and I love it. And I wanted to treat this tree a little bit better than how it has been treated in the past and give it a little upgrade for storage. So I got on Amazon and it's on its way. I was looking at Christmas tree storage bags, but they're all huge, like what we already had. There were some a little smaller, but they were still way bigger than what I need. This 4-foot tree actually like is in 2 pieces. So I don't even need 4 feet worth of length. So I just thought, well, those Christmas tree storage bags are just giant duffel bags. So I decided to look at duffel bags, and I chose a, let's see, I think it was 75-liter duffel bag, red, just like what you would buy a Christmas tree storage bag in, but just much smaller. And I also decided that, well, I'd been wanting to like upgrade the ornament and other decor storage situation, and I found what I'm hoping is going to just contain everything. So we shall see. And maybe I'll even take you along for that little experiment. I'm very excited. Like the idea of going from 3 bins, 3 good size like totes, plus a gigantic body bag, down to basically 2 bags. They're both very similar in size. I think that they were both 30 inches wide. And I know that so the decoration thing is 18 inches tall and probably 18 inches deep. I'm not sure about that, but yeah, that's what it should be. And then maybe not. I think maybe it was 12. Yeah, that's what it is. It's 12. I don't know. Anyways, I know that for the duffel bag, it's 30 inches by 12 by 12. And so they're very similar in size. That would be so exciting to me. Like, these are the things that make me excited, is to be able to find something that's working better and is smaller and less. And so what my plan is that I'm going to put everything into that storage container. It's got like little dividers and stuff. And I'm going to apply the container concept. So Dana K. White, as you may have heard me talk about before, I love her. She is a decluttering expert, and I love her so much that I decided to study under her to become one of her certified decluttering coaches. And one of the things that she teaches is the container concept. And that is the idea that the size of the container dictates the amount of stuff that you can have. The size of the container is the size of the container. You can't have more than what the container holds. So if it doesn't fit, I'm going to have to look and see, what do I like less than this object that is trying to go into the container. So we'll see. That's going to be a big adjustment, but I feel like there's been quite a bit of wasted space in the totes. And there are some things in the totes that I did not put out this year. So there will probably be some decluttering happening, some culling, some curating. I really like to use the word curating because I do think of my things as a collection. And it's okay to have collections as minimalists. I just don't go crazy. So, all right. Well, I have gone on and on about my minimizing my tree, but it has just made me so happy. And really, I could put more ornaments on. I could. I've thought about adding some ribbon or some beads or something, maybe even some popcorn garland. That'd be cute. Let's practice some healthy habits. First of all, gratitude. We have been expressing gratitude each of these 100 days of posting, and we're making a link each day for my chain of gratitude down in my office. And so today I want to say that I am thankful for supportive family. There's so much, what's the word I'm looking for? Like emotional attachment, sentimentality tied up in Christmas. So for my family to say, yeah, I'm okay with letting the big tree go. Yeah, go for it. Woo! Thankful. Okay, next we're going to breathe. So we're going to breathe in 3 times. No, we're going to breathe 3 times. We'll breathe in 4 counts, hold 4, out 4, hold 4. I feel like I suddenly have a cat hair on, float along and land on my face. The kitty's right over here. Let me show you. Oh, so sweet. Okay. Hey, having a kitty break is a healthy thing. All right, here we go. Breathe in 4 counts, hold 4, out 4, hold 4. Here we go. Okay, good. Lastly, we're going to drink some water. Keep up that hydration through the holidays. All right, if you need to go get some water, pause the video and come on back. We'll drink together. Here we go. Okay. 10 days left of the challenge. I can't believe I've done this for 90 days. All right. I want to thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.